Thanksgiving here this week, so usually when the weather changes here. Hey everybody, photo share discussion number 170 for, what is this, the 20th, November 20th, 2016. Happy pre-Thanksgiving, pre-Black Friday. Shopping madness, I guess. Although Black Friday's been going on for the last month, it seems like. And you get the Amazon's been doing their Black Friday stuff for the last couple of weeks, I think, right? It's, I've seen, I keep getting notifications in my app about Black Friday sales. Why wait till Friday? Just go ahead and start shopping now. So the season of spending is upon us, I think.
Well,
lots of opportunity to buy photographic equipment, I guess. Speaking of, speaking of photographers, we got Sim and Wes in the room. Good to have you guys. And another exciting week of photography and talking about cameras, equipment, and images. So I'm going to start off with the camera side. Any of you guys buy anything in the last week?
Yeah, well, not 2 weeks ago.
2 weeks ago, yeah. I think Wes got a new lens. If I
got a new lens here.
Yeah, look at that thing.
Give it the full.
Man, that's the Sigma. Is that right?
Yeah, Sigma 150 to 600, contemporary.
Okay. Wow. So it is. What is the speed on it?
F5 to 6.3.
Okay. All right. Image stabilized.
Yeah, image stabilized. It's one of their modern lenses, so you can use the dock to do all the tweaking as far as the focusing and all that kind of stuff, which I have on order. I got a gift card when I bought the lens, which I used to order the dock. So I'm just waiting for that to come in. It was supposed to be here Friday, but it's not going to be here till tomorrow.
Is it is it a USB dock or something?
Yeah, and you can do firmware upgrades, and you can tweak the focusing and all that kind of stuff. And there's some custom modes. There's a switch on the side where you can do custom settings. So if you want sort of like a different setting for different scenarios, you can sort of preset those up and have them switched.
Cool. So you could set like a different setting when you're at maximum telephoto or whatever. You can have a little different setting, like a minimum or maximum aperture or something like that. Or
you can like set a range to focus in if you know your subject's going to be 100 to 200 feet away or whatever. You can sort of just limit it to that range, or there's a lot of different things you can do.
Cool. So where did you purchase it from or get it from?
I bought it off of Newegg, actually.
Newegg, okay.
Yeah, they were clearancing them out because I guess they're coming out with a newer model now.
Okay, all right. What's going to be do you know what the difference is in a newer model? Is it faster or? Yeah.
I don't think it's going to be any faster. It might be faster focusing. I think they have a sports version and then this contemporary version. I think they're combining the two into one.
Oh, okay. So what's the difference between sports and is the sports a little faster focusing?
Yeah, I think just the focusing is faster. The image quality seems to be the same from the people who I've seen review both of them.
Okay, all right.
So I think it's just faster focusing.
Now the next question is what size filter do you need for the front element?
95 millimeters.
95. So did you get a filter for it yet?
I bought a really cheap filter. I don't even know if I'll ever use it.
Okay. Yeah.
It's just it'd be really tough to work with a filter on a lens like this.
Yeah. About the only thing I would see using, you might want some kind of polarizing filter. That would be about it, maybe.
Yeah. That's what I bought as a polarizer.
Yeah. But yeah, by the time you have the hood on the front and everything, how do you get to adjust the polarizer?
Right.
Yeah.
Yeah, and unfortunately the hood doesn't have a cutout. Some of these lenses they put a cutout where you can get to the filter, but this one doesn't have it.
It's like a pedal cutout or something. Yeah. Huh.
Yeah.
So you've had it just going on 2 weeks then, right? Yeah.
Yeah, it's about 2 weeks now.
And you posted some images on that group with that. So you 2 thumbs up so far?
Yeah, for what I paid for it, yeah, it's awesome. And it's sharp, wide open. One of the things I've been really impressed with is I thought maybe I'd have to stop it down like my Tamron 70 to 300. Is that one just gets better when you stop it down, stop. But this thing is razor sharp, wide open.
Cool. That's good because I mean it's relatively slow, but I mean, so you want to you want to make sure it's sharp when it's at its maximum aperture. Yeah. Well, cool. So
I'm still learning it, but it's it's going to be fun to work with.
How difficult is it at even with the image stabilization when you've got it at full telephoto, which is what the equivalent of 1,000 basically?
Yeah, 960.
Yeah. So how hard is it to handhold and get an image that's reasonably sharp?
It definitely takes some a really good stance to hold it really stable, and then just sort of use a multiple shot, kind of thing, and
okay.
Try to keep the shutter speeds up, even though one of the photos I shared tonight is at 1/40th of a second. So
okay, all right,
pretty impressive.
Okay, good. Well, it should give you what do they claim? Do they claim what 2 stops of stabilization, or?
I don't even know what the spec is on it. I'm guessing they're probably claiming 3, but it's probably more like 2.
Yeah. Well, cool. Yeah, that's a big purchase. That's a good.
Yeah.
That pretty much set for wildlife photography now with that lens.
Yeah.
The new camera.
He's joined the big boy club now.
Yep. Now I need to go to the Bosque del Apache out there in New Mexico for the bird migration. With the giant lens. That's cool.
Yeah. I've been meaning to plan a trip up to Okefenokee up in the swamp there, and because I know there's some really good birding up there.
Yeah, that's not too far away from me. That's only a couple hours away, isn't it?
Yeah.
Yeah. Hey, stranger. How's it going, Dennis?
Well, Mark, I just couldn't find any link to join in.
Oh, okay. Now, have you been having problems, or have you just been unavailable? I just want to make sure.
Every week I've started watching. There's just no link posted, so I couldn't join.
Now, are you on the Mark's Photography Spot Google Plus page? Are you finding that link?
Yeah.
How did you join today?
I found it today.
Okay. All right.
Yeah, I found the link, but before, all I could find was a bot saying, "Here's the link for the show." Nothing else. Nothing worked.
Oh, so tonight you saw the link on the page where it says, "Here's the link," and it's got the little green thing. Okay, and you clicked on that, and that got you in, right?
Yeah.
Okay. I think I might have. Well, I'm going to make sure that seems to be the way to do it now. So if you can find that, I think I might have done it. I didn't have a show last week, but 2 weeks ago I posted that same link. Which is that how you've been logging in, Wes, right? You've just been clicking on that link?
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah, just go to Google Plus and Mark's Photography Spot and click on that link.
Yeah, I found the link, Mark, but it just said, "Here's the link for the show," and there was nothing else in the box.
Oh, okay. So it's just a link with nothing in it. Okay. All right. So I'm wondering.
Tim said he couldn't join.
Okay.
And I see Frank sent a message saying, "How'd you join in?"
Yeah. So are you I wonder if they're able to see the link. I mean, that's the. But you saw it this week, right? The link popped in.
Yeah.
And,
I found the link today with the bots. Yeah.
okay. Let me try it again here. I'm going to do that, and tell me if you guys see this. Just want to make sure because there's multiple ways to get this thing to post. There. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to go ahead and share this public. So it should be on the page now, Mark's Photography Spot. Hopefully, and I posted it public. Oh, that's weird. So you guys see that now?
Right. What I've got on my screen now is all you 4 guys in little boxes at the bottom, me included.
Mm-hmm.
And the rest of the screen is just completely black, saying there was an error loading your app. This app not load because there appears to be something wrong with it. And that's it.
That's,
Yeah, I see the new post.
Yeah, and
Yeah, me
that's
too.
since it's live, it's showing that. Now I wonder if we click that link. I wonder if that. I'm going to click it just to see what happens. Yeah.
The top of the screen says it's live now, and the other corner says control room.
Mhm.
There's nothing on the screen at all.
You're not seeing anything on the screen at all.
Now I can see you, Simi and Wes in little boxes at the bottom of the screen, and the rest of the screen's blank. That's saying there was an error loading.
Okay, but you and Wes and Sim, you guys are able to see the full screen, right?
Yeah. I got the chat and everything, and
That's interesting. Let me.
When I've tried to join in the last month, I've tried to get on every week, and all I got when I clicked the link was this black screen saying it was error loading.
That's interesting. There's Frank. No, I'm not seeing Frank. I'm trying to get Frank in there too.
Now, I see Frank sent a message to you one week saying, how to join the show.
Yeah, there's that, and I'm gonna invite Frank. That's weird. It seems like it's not near as easy to use as the old system, I guess.
Yeah, I'll go along with that. My actual words for Tim were, it's absolutely crap.
Yeah.
Yeah, 'cause I also got, when Joe was on, all it kept doing, I don't know if he was doing it to you, but it was freezing on the screen and blocking, like it's buffering.
I don't remember that. I wonder, I can't imagine there's I was going to say a country restriction or something. I can't imagine that. That's just kind of, now are you on Safari? Are you using Safari?
No, I'm using Opera.
Opera. I wonder if there's a browser issue with YouTube. I don't know. I mean, I've never used Opera.
Well, I can watch the show and any other YouTube clip. There's no problem.
Okay.
Seems to be a problem logging onto the show.
That's pretty frustrating. All right, I'll play around. We're not going to have a show next week anyway because of Thanksgiving. I've got family in town, so I'll play around. Maybe send a message to Google or YouTube and see if I can get some guidance on this, because Wes and Sim have been able to connect. I think Joe's been able to connect by the link, but you're having issues with it, and it sounds like Frank's having issues.
Yeah, and Tim couldn't log on.
Tim's not able as well. Okay. All right. Let me see if I can figure something out in the next week or two. I'll just have to try a few different things and see. Maybe it should. If it shows up on the Google Plus page, I would think you'd be able to click on it. But there's obviously a glitch somewhere in there, and I don't know if it's on my end or not. I don't know.
Well, the weeks I've found the box on the Google page saying, there's the link and the arrow, the little arrow in the middle to click.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. As soon as I click that, it just comes up with this black screen saying there was an error.
Okay.
Now today when I clicked on, it let me join the show.
All right.
But after about 30 seconds, I've now got a black screen. I've only got the little boxes in the corner.
Okay, so you can see us, but not in the full screen, just in the little.
Yeah, I can see you talking, and picture of Simi and Wes, and a picture of me on the four boxes with the image.
Nothing on the screen.
But
Okay.
there's nothing on the screen. It just says control room. There was an error.
Okay. All right. I'll see if I can fix something. I don't know. I might just have to get. They've got an option where you can actually download streaming software and do it that way. That maybe is a way to try it. I don't know.
Yeah. Otherwise, next week, I've got Safari and I've got other web browsers on it. Google Chrome. I can try other web browsers. Then maybe it is the
Okay. Well, maybe what I'll do, Dennis, if you don't mind, maybe I'll send you just a message or something and see if maybe there's an evening, around this time, maybe not this week, but maybe next week, after the 27th or something and see if maybe we can figure out what works and what doesn't work from your end too.
Yeah, I know. When I was watching one of the shows, Joe was talking to you guys, and he just kept buffering.
Okay.
He was freezing for 10, 20 seconds, then he'd come back, then he'd start buffering again. It's as if you're trying to watch television on a slow connection,
Okay. All right. Yeah. Watching YouTube on dial-up. That's not real good.
Exactly.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah.
Get upgrade from 14.4 to 28.8, I think, is the secret. We got to get that.
Right.
Oh, man.
Actually, before I joined the show tonight, on our television, they were doing American Autopsy.
Okay.
Yeah. And the guy on there said that they were talking about your new president-to-be.
Mm-hmm.
They said, now, if you work for your company and you offended all the Mexicans and you insulted thousands of Americans and you were lying, they'd let you go.
Mm-hmm.
They'd say, you can't work here anymore. And they said, Mr. Trump, the only job we can see you're qualified to do is to be the president of the United States.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's a unique system we're in. I was going to say it's going to be interesting 4 years.
Yeah. They had 20 Americans on this show.
Yep.
And they were giving their opinion, and they were going as soon as we woke up in the morning and found that he was going to be the president, we started building our nuclear shelters. And
Yeah. It was a strange election season, and it's going to be an interesting 4 years, I think.
Yeah, they said that he insulted so many Mexicans that he won't actually have to build the wall now because they've already started building it.
Yeah. That was a joke that they're going to build a wall anyway.
Yeah,
on their own. Yeah, I don't know. It's that old Chinese proverb, "May you live in interesting times," I think is going to apply here for the.
It's going to be strange, and the same for us with our Brexit now in Europe. Yeah, things are going to change.
Yeah, I think it's all kind of, there's just stuff under the surface that's been bubbling up for a while, and it's making itself known in a few different ways, good and bad, I think. So. Yeah,
well, I don't think anything's going to get cheaper anyway.
No.
No.
You're right there. That's why Wes went and got that mega telephoto zoom lens now.
Yeah, I did see that. I did see that lens you got, Wes. Yeah.
Because,
Wes, you've got a big one.
Once he gets in the trade war, that lens is going to be significantly more expensive, probably.
It is, yeah.
Yeah, that's true. It all comes from China. Actually, this is from Japan.
Yeah, it's interesting. Yeah, it probably. I mean, if he does what he says he wants to do, and everybody goes along with it, yeah, I mean, bring jobs back, but you might run into a little higher prices for the privilege of doing it. So.
Yeah, this is true.
Going to be kind of interesting.
Yeah, all that cheap labor you're not going to have.
Yeah, exactly. So Wes got the mega zoom lens, so he's set for wildlife photography. Sim, I think you've just been out using your camera, which is a good thing, right? No new equipment?
No new equipment.
No new equipment. Okay, but you've been taking lots of great images, so that's a good thing. How about you, Dennis? Anything new photography related?
I'm afraid I'm guilty of still working on the house.
Okay. How's that coming? Are you? Is it going to be done anytime soon, or where are you at?
Yeah, ceilings are up, plastered, electrics is in. It's gradually coming back together.
Okay, all right. It sounds like you're on the final stretch then, maybe in the next few weeks or so, by the end of the year?
Yeah, well, I'm going to have to order new kitchen units, but, the people who are giving quotes, they're so vastly different.
Mm-hmm.
Some want to retire on one job.
Yeah. Like, this is all I need to do, just this one job, and I'm good.
I thought, if that's the money you want for the kitchen, does that include your holiday in the Caribbean?
Yeah. Yeah. That's why it always makes sense to get at least 3 quotes.
Yeah. Well, vastly different. I've had quotes from like £6,000 to £14,000 for the same kitchen.
For the same, I mean, for the same specs, basically.
Yeah, the same spec. Yeah, same cabinet.
Wow. That's quite a difference. I mean, usually it seems like you usually can find stuff within about 20 or 30, 40% maybe, but to have it more than double, that's kind of interesting.
Yeah. I think the guy's wants me to top up his pension fund.
Okay, yeah, just add a little extra on top there. Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Well,
Gotta buy the kids Christmas presents.
just depends how friendly you want to be, if you want to contribute to his retirement fund or not. I would suggest probably not. Go with the guy that's the least expensive, that's going to get the job done in a quality fashion.
But it'd probably be cheaper for me to order it in America and have it shipped over.
Yeah, that's probably true.
Yeah. Apart from the British government sticking on 20%, of course, as it comes in.
Yeah. Now that's always fun, doing home remodeling or repairs, that kind of stuff, projects. That's always an interesting game that gets played, I guess.
Have you got your Volkswagen money yet, Mark?
I am scheduled to get my Volkswagen money December 27th. They finally approved it. And then you had to submit a bunch of paperwork to prove that you owned the car and all that stuff. And then they reviewed that. And then I got an email back last week saying everything's approved. Now you can schedule your time for the buyback. So,
are you gonna sell it back to them then?
I am gonna sell it back to them. Yeah. I paid. What did I pay for the car? Basically $25,000, brand new in 2011, and I'm getting back $21,700. So
that's not bad.
So $3,000 for 6 years of ownership is not too bad.
Snatch their hand off. Yeah.
I mean, it's really hard. It was really hard to pass it up. So I'm in the process of looking at acquiring a car, hopefully for less than the buyback amount. That's my plan.
I'd say in this country, if you buy a new car, you lose 50% of the money in 3 years.
Yeah, and I'm looking at. I'll know this week, but I'm looking at probably going to purchase like a 2-year-old car. So I'm going to have somebody else take the depreciation hit and
a really nice camera.
Yeah, pick up the car. No, and the extra money is probably going into the home repair fund. So.
All right.
I've got to do in the next year. I've probably got to paint the house and some other stuff. So it's fun. But yeah, I kind of made the decision to just get a new car for less than what they're giving me for my old one. And if I can do that, that works out good. So I'll be able to tell you guys in the next couple of weeks what I have. So.
Are you allowed to buy another Volkswagen and then claim for that one as well?
No. But what's weird is they haven't come out with any type of loyalty bonus or anything at this point. I've heard nothing from Volkswagen about any kind of incentive to keep all these people that are going to be turning in their diesels, to keep them in the Volkswagen brand. So.
Yeah, they're not offering you one of their new cars then at a really discounted price.
No. Well, I guess the settlement, the diesel, the whole settlement thing requires that they can't predicate buying and selling back the car with a discount on something else. So they can't come and say, well, you, Mark, because you're giving your car back, we're going to give you $5,000 off your next Volkswagen. But they could come out with some type of program that is for everybody. It says for the next year and a half, if you've ever owned a Volkswagen, we're going to give you a discount. But they haven't done anything like that at all. Yeah.
So you're going to take the money and run, yeah?
Yeah, I'm going to take the money and run. Have them put it in my bank, take out a chunk, buy another car, and keep the rest in savings. So.
Yeah. What car you got in lined up then?
I don't know. I'm going back and forth between like a 2-year-old, like an Accord, Honda Accord. I'm actually looking at a Chevy Volt, which is an interesting one for me because I do almost all my driving is around town. So I can do it pretty much on electric at about 1/10 the cost of what it would be for gas. So
nice.
Yeah, I'm looking at that. I can get a 2-year-old one for well under $20,000 with most of the warranty left on it. So That's what I'm
Couldn't Patrick not get you one of his?
Yeah. If he wants to give me a 50-year-old Ferrari for 20 grand, I'll take it.
Yeah. Right.
About the only thing I'm going to get off a 50-year-old Ferrari for 20 grand, it might be the steering wheel. That'd be about all I can afford. That's all my 20 grand is going to buy me off that car. But yeah, I'm seriously looking at like a 2014, I think, Chevy Volt with about 21,000 miles on it. And that'd be an interesting option. But I'd get great mileage around town, especially. So
You not got any hydrogen cars over there yet?
They do. Honda has a hydrogen powered, and is it Toyota that's coming out with one? The Mirai or something like that. It's $60,000. It's a fuel cell, hydrogen fuel cell car.
Yeah, you can't buy them, can you? Don't you have to lease them from them?
I don't know. That'd probably be the only real practical way to do it anyway, leasing, I would think. The costs are so high. But, yeah, I mean, I looked at, very briefly looking at buying like a new brand new hybrid or Volt or something, but I was like, man, you're going to take 50% of it right up top. Even on a brand new car, just a regular gas-powered car, you're still looking at about a 30% hit on the first year from depreciation. So I think I'm going to go used, a couple years old, and put the rest in the bank. Yeah.
They're bringing. I see Toyota brought out a plug-in electric car now in this country.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, and because they're doing so many good miles, like a few hundred miles to a charge.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
Well, the Chevy, the Volt that I'm looking at will get about basically 40 miles to a full charge.
40 miles, not much, is it?
But then if you run out, then it has a small gas engine on it that just acts as a generator. So you don't
right.
Battery runs out, the engine kicks in and just provides electricity.
Yeah, I think this electric car is just basically, it runs out, that's where you're going to stay.
Yeah. yeah. That's the thing. But so it'll be interesting. It'll definitely be a change up if I decide to do that. But I mean, I've taken a look at my driving the last 3 years, and literally 90% of what I do is within, like a 35-mile round trip. So it's one of those things that's like right in the sweet spot, and I can literally, get 35 miles of range for $1, basically, of electricity. So that's not a bad.
Maybe I should consider an electric car now, because I took my Land Cruiser for its MOT, which is like a yearly test it has to go through.
Mm-hmm.
And the guy says to me, "You've only done 700 miles since last year."
700? That's all you've done on it? Wow.
Yeah. And the road tax on that car is £500. So if you balance that out, it's quite expensive.
You're paying like $1 a mile, Dennis. Road tax. Plus, every time you take that into the city, didn't you say it costs you £20 or something just to take it into the city?
It's £12 a day to enter London.
Wow.
Yeah. So if you're working up there 6 days a week, that's going to be.
That's almost £100 a week. Yeah.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah, and when I was working, I used to put between 100 and 200 pounds a week in fuel.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah.
That's a pretty expensive proposition there.
Yeah, and at what's it, £6 a gallon.
Mm-hmm. Now, what do you pay for electricity? What does your if you had an electric vehicle, what's your charge per?
Electricity in the system, I think the tariff we got at the moment is about 11 pence a kilowatt.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, okay. So I don't know what it's like in America. What they charge you for energy there?
It depends. For us, if I just keep on the same, they offer different rate plans, like on peak, off peak, that type of stuff. But we're just on like the standard one, and it's nominally 6 cents per kilowatt hour.
Yeah, that's a lot cheaper. Yeah.
Yeah. So I mean, and the Volt battery would take basically 13 kilowatt hours to charge. So you take that at 6 cents, that's 80 cents. Yeah.
It's definitely going to be cheaper, but you're not saving much emissions really, because there's a power station churning out.
Oh no. Yeah. You're definitely doing that. But from a cost per mile standpoint, if you use it just on electric, it ends up being pretty
Yeah, because you're not polluting the city. That's the main thing, you know.
Yeah, you put the power plants out in the country and it pollute all the people out there, and in the city you're fine.
Yeah, the city. Sometimes in London, it smells so bad with the fumes, the diesel, the buses. You know, you can't breathe in the summertime up there.
Yeah, you get those inversions, those ozone inversions. Yeah, it'll be interesting. I'll know it. I'm gonna probably make a decision here in the next week or so. So by next show, I'll actually post a picture of the new vehicle, whichever one it is. So,
Very good. I hope you're going to do it in film as well as digital.
yes, I will. Maybe I'll do black and white film. Yeah.
Yeah.
I do have a few frames left to shoot on the roller cord, so that'd be a good thing. So
If you like driving, this is not the country to be in now.
yeah.
You can see why they call it Treasure Island. Yeah.
Mhm. Well, speaking of images, let's jump into this because Sim has been Mr. Photographer here the last month or so. He's been cranking out stuff. So there's a bunch of stuff there, and Wes has got a few, I think, from his new lens.
Yeah, I must say, Sim's photographs are excellent.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Now, you're able to see just on Flickr, right, Dennis? Are you on
Yeah,
that?
I look through Flickr to see what you guys have been putting
Okay.
up.
So is this, I'm going to share this one. I think this is the last one we took a look at. Sim, was this one from 2 weeks ago? The last one you posted right at the end? I think, right?
Yes. Yeah.
Okay, all right. Yeah, this lighthouse.
I just got the screen back, Mark.
Oh, you did? Okay.
Yeah.
Good.
Photos are up, yeah.
I don't know what's going. I just clicked the screen share button, so I don't know. So yeah, this is the one from 2 weeks ago, and then okay, so this was the same day, but back on the rocks again with a different perspective. This is the same lighthouse, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
Okay. And this was what time of day? Right after sunrise, right? Or was this sunset? I can't remember.
Mhm.
Sunrise.
Yeah, it's before daylight savings time now, so.
Okay. Yeah. Right before it switched, basically. Yeah. Okay. So that last image was you were right here probably shooting? Is that where it was? And now you're back on the beach a little farther?
Yeah, back on the beach, but where I shot the previous one before, there's an outcropping to your right out of screen.
Oh, okay. Oh, okay. So off here somewhere. Yeah. All right. Huh. The clouds on this are great. This is, I think I remember you saying it was pretty windy that day, right?
Yeah.
Yeah. That would give the neat.
Not as windy as this morning, but yeah, it was windy.
Yeah. Pretty good. Neat clouds. That's the best part of this image. And it's interesting. You've got the curvature of the beach here in a little bit.
Mm-hmm.
Kind of matches the clouds.
Yep.
Is that what you saw too?
That's what I was going for.
Yeah, that's very cool. Yeah, and the colors too. You got the whatever it is, orange, pink, whatever, and you're kind of seeing that in the right along the waterline too.
There was a lady there that thought I was nuts. So I was running from place to place as the light was changing. So
yeah, and it changes so fast too. I mean, it's amazing. And I never really noticed that until I started photographing stuff. I mean, you just kind of know that it happens, but you don't pay attention to it. But then when you have a camera and you're trying to capture it, it goes so fast. It's like a moving target. It really is. It's amazing.
I noticed like the direction of light now as well, like where it's coming from. Like I never thought about that before, but now it's like kind of notice those things.
Yeah, and how fast it changes. I mean, because you don't think about it just going about your daily life usually. I mean, the sun comes up, it goes down, you see colors and that type of stuff. But when you're trying to capture it and try to do a certain thing, it just goes too fast. Things go too fast, that's for sure.
Yeah.
Awesome shot. This is Here to Infinity. This is very cool. I like this a lot. The texture in here is great in the pier.
Yeah. Weathered.
Yeah.
This was another good night.
Mm-hmm.
The light kept changing. and it lasted for quite a while after sunset. So
Yeah, that's cool. Yeah, you took this a couple days later. Yeah. So this was sunset. Yeah. So you went here after work or whatever. Yeah, that's neat. Love the colors on this, and definitely kind of goes into the kind of a vanishing point almost for the pier.
Do you do anything with these, Simi? Do you enhance them at all, or are they straight out of camera?
oh, this was enhanced.
Yeah.
It's a little bit of saturation, just a little bit, and then contrast within in dodging and burning.
Okay. Did you darken up the sky here a little bit?
Yeah, I brought the sky down a little bit there.
Yeah. Okay. Yeah. Yeah. That's very cool. The colors are great. All right, here's the Joe D version. He answered the question that was not asked. What would it look like in black and white? And I gotta say, I favorited the black and white one as I was going through, but I think looking at the colors, I think I like the color one better for this one, just because of the glow and the way the colors are kind of all throughout the whole thing.
Yeah, I'll go for color. What about you, Wes?
I'm trying to decide. I like color better generally anyway, but if I saw either one by itself, I would think it was awesome. So I don't know.
Yeah, they're both great. And I went through and going through, and at first blush, the black and white caught me more. But now sitting and talking about this and looking at it, the colors are a little. They're both great. I mean, yeah. Just the thing about the black and white, it definitely brings out. You focus more on the pier itself, I think.
Yeah.
Whereas in the color one, it's there, but my eye kind of goes to the horizon with the different colors. So, yeah, very nice. Either way, yeah, either one's a winner.
Mm-hmm.
Okay, so this is the same pier from on the beach. Oh, look at the structure in the clouds. That's cool. Very nice. So this was this before or after this last shot, Sim? Was this later in time than the last one? I guess
I think that was before.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, that was before.
They took this and then went over and then took that other one.
Yep.
Okay. All right. Huh.
There was another one where I kept running around as the light kept changing.
Okay. Yep. You did this with the. Okay. Yeah, you like that 20 millimeter, huh? That's a nice. It's a nice lens, isn't it?
That one, yeah.
Yeah.
Love that thing.
Yeah. Great landscape lens. Wow. Yeah, it's like burning sky almost.
Yeah.
There's this right after sunset, a bit later. When was this taken? Okay, yeah, 7:45 or 7:45. Right at sunset, pretty much, or right after, huh?
Yep.
Yeah, it's neat. Once again, just the multiple layers and stuff in the clouds. Very nice. Heaven's on Fire. Yep, it's a good title.
And it's getting cooler now, so there's less people who want to go out and look at the sunset.
Mm-hmm. Yep. less fighting with the people, fighting to get the people out of the image. Yeah.
There were still quite a few that came down on the dock, though, but not normally as places mobbed at sunset.
Yeah. I can see why. Yeah, lots of beautiful sunsets. But yeah, when it's winter, probably not as many people out there. Yeah, that's cool. Now this one is this is great. I love the fog right below the kind of in the valley there, below the hill, and then the reflection in the water. Nice still water too.
Yes. And a week later, going to this place, the water is like non-existent.
Oh, really?
No, I mean it's a lake, so it's still got water, but the banks are really low, and the trees have no more color on them. They've all dropped.
Yeah. So this was 2 weeks ago, basically. So this was pretty much the end of color for you, huh?
Yeah, I still find a few isolated spots, but it's pretty much dead.
Yeah, ours is almost done here. I mean, we've had a lot of wind here this week, so there's still some color, but the wind blew off a lot of the leaves in the last few days. But
No, I thought I was
Pretty
gonna.
good with snow all over.
I thought I was gonna miss this shot because I got to this park a little late,
mm-hmm.
and I hadn't gone down this trail before, and the way that they blazed it, you can go either way, but the way they blazed it, they made it counterclockwise, so it's away from the cliffside.
Okay.
If I'd known that beforehand, I would have just went the other way. But it was cool because the sun was still getting obscured by the clouds and the low fog.
Mm-hmm.
So by the time I got here, it was still it was still optimum light. So
Okay.
Yeah.
Because of the clouds, yeah. Yeah. No, that's neat. And you use the there you go, 20 millimeter f11.
I'm yelling the whole time. I'm too old for this stuff.
Yeah. Yeah. Well, keeps you young. Getting up early or staying up late and going out and hiking through the woods trying to get shots. Yeah. There's your incentive to keep in a fitness program. Doing this kind of stuff.
This was pretty though.
Yeah. No, it's beautiful. I mean, it's great because you got the clouds here, then the bright sky above that, and then it's just like this light mist right in front of the barn or whatever that is there, and then the reflection. Did you desaturate this at all here, or was that pretty much the way it was?
And that's pretty much the way it was.
Mm-hmm.
The only thing I did with this is that I blurred out the bottom part.
Okay. Right along here.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. No, that kind of drop. You want this is your focus right here.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. Very nice. Yeah, that's beautiful work. Ooh, look at that. So here's that color. This is that pier with that shot you had a couple times ago, the color in the black and white one. That's why I think I like the color, because look at that glow from the sun. Now this right here, this little bit of green on the rock. I didn't notice that the first time I looked at it. And this little bit of green moss or whatever that is on there.
Yep.
Is there a polarizer on this?
Actually, no. I just got lucky.
Oh, okay.
Yeah, no,
It looks cool. You can see
Yeah.
down in the water there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, I see right down to the rocks under the water. I guess the sun is so low. Yeah, he probably doesn't. Yeah.
Yeah, there's no reflection on that side, so
Mm-hmm.
you can see right through.
Yeah, no glitter on the water. But yeah, the first time I looked at it, I noticed the color right here. But now looking at it, I was like, yeah, that little bit of green is interesting.
Mm-hmm.
That's a neat contrast to the orange and gold and stuff over here. Great stuff. Fantastic work. Fog and fall foliage. So is this in that same area where you had the one from the ridgeline looking down?
Yeah, this is at taken from the Lover's Leap Bridge.
Okay.
This is down. The lake is where that fog is.
Okay. Yeah.
It's somewhere past that fog.
Okay. All right. So when you took that other image, you were back over behind this hill looking down this way, right?
Over to the right, yeah.
Oh, okay. All right.
Over to the right and up quite a bit.
Yeah.
Yeah.
All right.
Because it goes up, but you can't really see it.
Mm-hmm. Well, this is the little splotches of like sunlit color, like this little bit here of the yellow, the orange over here, this little bit here, but all the rest where it's not in the sun is, it looks like it's desaturated and whatever, and then you got these little highlights that kind of pop out. And you got this little bit of this orange out here too, this kind of highlight. So that's neat. That's what gets, for me, that's, the fog in the background, but then you get these little, like somebody shining a spotlight on these 3 or 4 little areas of leaves.
Yeah, I definitely come back here because there were eagles flying up and down this river.
Okay.
But I was concentrating on landscapes that day.
Yeah. Well, I think you come back in the winter. Do they winter in the area there? Is that?
Yeah.
That would be, you'd be able to get nice shots of them with the leaves off the trees, and you can borrow Wes's new lens and use it there to get that big zoom lens on that. Yeah.
Well, doesn't he have the, what are you gonna do? The 200 to 500 or something?
Yep, I am on.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, he's got a big he's got a
Okay.
Simi's got a big lens too.
All right. It's just me and Dennis with our small little zoom lenses. Well, Dennis has the large format camera. I've just got my little mirrorless with a 300 millimeter equivalent, I guess. Yeah, for the 150. Yeah, that's great. Yeah, you got to come back here in January, Sim, when all the leaves are off the tree and maybe it's partially frozen and there's some snow on there and it's a nice bright sunny day.
Mm-hmm.
Well, if the weather keeps going, I might get some in December here.
Get some sooner rather than later.
Yeah, this morning was kind of crazy.
Yeah.
No snow, it was raining, but I did get hit with a little bit of sleet.
A little bit of sleep this morning.
We got snow here now.
Oh, you did? Did you get snow?
Yeah, it's not snow in Yorkshire and the Midlands. Yeah,
All right. It's
yeah
coming.
we got roads closed.
Wow. Yeah, that's the end of November. That's usually when it's like somebody flips a switch right around Thanksgiving, and that's when seems like that's when the weather changes.
Yeah, I live in southeast England, so it's not too bad here. We get quite warm weather.
Yeah.
Don't get snow very often.
But yeah, just a little bit north of you though, as you get into the
Oh, yeah.
they get
They're getting all up there.
yeah. This is okay. So this is that same pier. So you're a little closer, and you've got. This is kind of interesting. Looks like is that a cinder block, or is that a natural rock, or it looks like a cinder block almost?
It's some sort of brick.
Okay, it's like a paver brick or like a landscape brick or something. Yeah.
It's Long Island Sound, so who knows?
Okay. Hey, Jimmy Hoffa's out here somewhere. Okay.
It could be.
Okay. So is this?
I'm pretty sure this was 5 minutes before I ran back to the pier.
Okay.
And got that other shot.
Okay.
Where it got really red. Yeah.
Wow. And look how different the sky is just in a few minutes. Yeah.
Yeah.
That's amazing. Yeah.
Very
It
nice.
is really amazing. Yeah. When the sunrise and sunset, stuff changes so fast. It's really amazing. Awesome. Great stuff. Okay. So now we're back on the pier. Change your perspective. Ooh. That makes the pier look very,
It looks like it's a fisheye, flattened out.
yeah. So is the pier actually like this, or is it level?
No, it's like that
Okay.
because it goes up.
Oh, okay.
So there's a little, it kind of ramps up there and then it levels off.
Okay, so this is a ramp and then level up here. Yeah. But yeah, you didn't get that on the other one. Yeah.
No, because I had moved up.
Yep. Oh, okay. So this one. All right. So you're at the top of the ramp here, pretty much.
Oh no, actually, I moved back
Oh, okay.
because you can see where the ramp where it levels off,
Mm-hmm.
right near the top there.
Okay. We got here. Okay. So now we go to this one. Okay. Yep. That's interesting. You got the. That is different. That's an interesting take on it. I like that. But then you got the little bit of the beach and this little jetty sticking out, which kind of matches the shoreline of the far shoreline out there. Neat. Beautiful sunsets. Great stuff. Ooh. This is, okay, 0.8 of a second.
Yeah, I think this was the last one I took here.
Okay.
This was where the last bit of light. The sun's already down,
Mm-hmm.
and everything started turning either red or purple.
Yeah, purple, all dark blue, yeah. And you get it with that longer exposure, the water kind of has that pillowy kind of texture to it. Yeah, that's neat. Yeah. That's neat. Those colors are great. Yeah. Good stuff. There we go. We got Gators versus Gators. So is this at, oh no, this is.
This is that La Chua Trail, which is part of Payne's Prairie State Park.
Okay.
So the gators just stay on one side of the park there.
Yeah. Well, they come over to the other side too, but you just got to keep an eye out for them.
Yeah.
They try to stay away.
He said here, he was Gators photographs from alligators.
I guess she is his spotter.
Yeah.
Mhm.
There he is out there. So is this the one with was this the gator with the baby in its mouth earlier? What'd you post?
No,
Is
that was
or
earlier.
Facebook? I can't remember.
I put that on Facebook. I didn't post it on Flickr.
Yeah, that was an interesting shot.
Yeah, I hadn't seen that before.
Yeah. Yeah. It was Pam's like, what do you mean it looks like it's like chowing down on a baby gator?
Yeah.
Yep. So is this, I was going to say, this park is, where's this in relation to Sweetwater? Is it? Jim?
It's actually not too far away. It's
Okay.
yeah, it's just in a little bit further down the road where Sweetwater is.
Oh, okay. All right. So same
But it's-
basic waterway, just a little farther down.
Yeah.
Yeah.
The Sweetwater Park is a city park, and this is a state park.
Okay. All right. And then this, there you go, at 600,
There he goes.
1800th of a second, F8, ISO 800. Nice. Very nice. That's pretty sharp.
Yeah, it does pretty good.
I like that. So how far away were you from this egret?
Oh, a good ways away. Maybe 100 yards, maybe. I don't know.
Okay. So yeah, I'm saying. Well, that gives you the range. I mean, yeah, you basically got almost 1,000 millimeters there, so that's.
Mhm.
No, this is great though because the background is so there's no real color in the background, so the eye area of the egret stands out really nicely, and you got that nice and sharp too. You can even see the little feather sticking up in the back here.
Mhm.
Nicely done.
Yeah, that's nice.
Yeah.
Very nice. Yeah. Well done. Go big or go home. All right. There we go. There we go. The flock of birds taking off.
Yeah. They were just sort of swarming around, I guess,
Yeah.
catching flies or something.
Okay. Was this at the end of the day?
Yeah, this was right at sunset.
Okay. Yeah. So they're getting all the bugs and stuff that are flying around. That's neat. I like that. It's a neat perspective.
Yeah.
F8, 100 AI, so 800. Yeah, that's. I mean, here.
Yeah,
I
that
mean,
was my first day with the lens, so I was shooting everything at f8
Yeah.
before I realized I could shoot at 6.3.
Mm-hmm. You haven't haven't noticed any difference between 6.3 and 8. That's just as sharp at 6.3, pretty much.
Yeah,
That's
one of the ones later I posted is at 6.3, and it's way sharp, crazy sharp. So
Yeah, that's good.
I'm happy with it.
That's what you want.
I take it you got to use a tripod with this, Wiz, yeah?
No, I was actually using a monopod, and I found it to be frustrating to use with a monopod. And I'm just I think it's best to use it freehand with just some good technique.
Yeah.
And, keep the shutter speed up.
Do you end up mounting, holding one hand underneath the middle of the lens and then bracing it against your torso? Is that how you end up doing it?
Yeah, tuck your elbow into your side and sort of hold it from underneath, and
Yep.
kind of like a rifle grip, basically.
Yeah. Okay, and then stop your breathing right when you do it. Yeah.
Yeah.
How'd you keep it on the subject? Because that zoom, you're going to lose it.
Yeah, it's tough to use. I'm still, as I said, I'm still learning. It's not an easy lens to shoot with when you're at 600.
Yeah, I was going to say it's definitely a technique to get. I mean, you're still, because you're hand holding it, you're still going to run into issues. But if you're comfortable doing it, you're going to get more keepers than not. Yeah.
Yeah. Right now, I'm making a lot of garbage with it.
You got to get used to spotting things and then finding it in the lens.
Yeah,
right.
That's a big part of it too. Yeah, seeing something and then being able to put the viewfinder up to your eye and then go exactly where you were before. Do it.
Can you try this on your Micro Four Thirds, Mark? That's gonna be 1200 mil.
You could probably get an adapter, can't you, Wes?
I think so. Yeah, I think they do make an adapter for Canon to
That's
Micro
what
Four
we need.
Thirds.
We need you to put that up to the OMD.
Yeah. I'll put that on the EM10. Oh,
Man, the lens would totally swamp the camera on that one. It'd be like putting like your iPhone at the back of the lens.
yeah.
That's great. So this is, I think Joe was using his big lens here too. Let's see, shot with single strobe attached to Octobox soft light. This is Charlie, yeah. Uploaded on November 13th. So I don't know. I think this was the shoot he did with her last month, was he saying? I think it was.
Okay.
I don't know.
Didn't know.
Yeah. Talk about wildlife photography. There we go. That's a good shot. I think he's worked with Charlie 2 or 3 times. I know he had
I think so.
Working with her from a couple years ago when he was still in Albuquerque, and this one is. I think she's one that lives in, I don't know, like Oklahoma or something, and she's into horses or something. So,
Oh, yeah.
yeah.
I remember him saying that.
Yeah. Beautiful woman. Great shot. Like that.
Nicely done.
Yep.
Is this another one that he did that he was in color before?
I don't think so. I think this was. Now he has posted a few of her in color in the past, but I think this is the only one we've seen of her in this pose. But yeah, I think I would imagine this is probably one that would just look a lot better in black and white. I mean, just the way things with the white lace and everything. Yeah. Yeah. That's neat. Now this is definitely one that looks. Did you do a black and white version of this? I don't know, but this almost has a 3D look. Panorama.
Yeah.
Yep. How many images is this, Sam?
Don't ask.
Don't ask. Okay.
I don't remember.
Okay. All right.
all I know is I got to this. There's if you cross the highway now, this is the upper end of the Housatonic that feeds into that lake that's down further.
Mm-hmm.
And there's an abandoned, I don't know, some sort of abandoned building there, and it's right down near the water.
Okay, so this thing out here is the building. Yeah.
No,
Okay.
that's actually the light hitting some trees.
Oh wow. Okay.
Yeah.
This looks like a dome building. Okay, so there's a building down along here somewhere. All right.
So I'm right down on what's left of whatever this building is, standing there right in the corner,
Oh, okay.
just saying how unbelievable this looks.
Yeah.
And
Yeah.
I had to take a pano.
So you set it up on the tripod and you just went click, 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 and just turned it. Did you use the grease thing on your tripod?
No,
No.
I did not. In
Okay.
fact, I'm trying to think. I did use a tripod because I had done panos without the tripod,
Okay.
and it stitches pretty well. But this was on the tripod.
And you stitched it in Photoshop?
Yeah.
Okay. So let me guess.
And
I'm
I
just
really didn't do much to this.
Ten
Just
images?
dodging and burning. This is
You
pretty
did a
much
fair
how it
amount of
looks.
dodging and burning on this too?
Yep.
Okay. To bring out the leaves, is that what
Looks like you could walk.
I'm sorry, say it again.
I was going to say you did a lot to bring out the highlights in the leaves.
Yep.
Okay. Yeah, that's great. The water's like
Looks like you could just walk on that.
yeah, I mean, it's like glass. Yeah,
Yeah.
it's like a giant glass
Cool.
bottom boat, and then this little bit of fog
Yeah,
on the surface.
That's still the fog. Yep.
Man. And the water was actually that still. That's amazing.
And it was, and then after I took a couple series of pictures here of the pano, and then I have another shot, and then I'm texting because some people were supposed to meet me this morning here.
Okay.
I was like, guys, you're missing.
Yeah.
I don't know where you are, but you're missing all this. By the time we get here, it's gonna be gone.
That extra cup of coffee cost you, basically.
No, nobody wanted to get up that morning. I was like, all right, you're lost.
Yeah. I was going to say, so this was, what time of the morning was this? Oh, this is 8:26. Okay.
Yeah.
About an hour after sunrise, huh? Yeah, something like that. Yeah. Oh, this is awesome. Yeah. I mean, it looks like literally, it's like glass. Yeah. And it's got a fantastic 3D effect, too. It's just awesome. Great stuff. All the trees here, the rock over here, the reflection in there. Yeah, did you show your friends that didn't show up what it looked like?
Oh yeah, they saw it.
And they're like, damn. That's great. Fantastic.
They shoot some landscapes, but they like going to like abandoned buildings and
Okay.
some other kind of thing, you know.
Yeah. This is fantastic.
I'm the only nut that goes walking through the woods in the middle of the night and
Yeah.
to get to someplace in the morning.
Yeah. That's fantastic. That is
And then they're like, and then sometimes because a couple times they've come with me and like we go and like you don't really get anything.
mm-hmm.
It's like, oh, well, that happens.
Yep. And I just noticed this break here between the two trees right here and how it goes. Yeah, it's like that's like almost a perfect dividing line between the back of the image and the front. I don't know. It's just, yeah, it's fantastic. Good stuff. How much for a print, Sim? That's all I want to know.
Oh, this one will cost you an arm and a leg.
We get it on metal. Okay, so this is Heinrich did let's see, Uppsala Domkra? Domkra? And this looks like a cathedral, I'm assuming. It's kind of laser. I don't think maybe it's maybe just night. I mean, lights coming out from it. That's cool though. Look at that. He is in. I think he's in. Yeah, Sweden. I think. Right? Is that what I remember? Yeah. This is taken on the 12th. Okay. Yeah. A little bit after sunset for him.
Yeah, I got the lights coming on.
Mm-hmm. Yep. The little starburst pattern there, that, and then what did he shoot that at? 20 seconds. Okay. F-14 at 20 seconds. Okay. Yeah, you can see a little bit of blur there. That's neat. I like the colors and the lines, the intersecting lines.
Mm-hmm.
The lights in the tower. Neat stuff. Looks cold though. Here we go. Back to the warmth of Central Florida. Okay. Savannah Scrow. 200 millimeters. Yeah. Oh, this is.
So this is wide open and it's crazy sharp.
Yeah, I was gonna say, look at that. You can see the individual feathers on the eye,
Mm-hmm.
the line in the beak. These little things here. Yeah. That's
That bird is tiny too. It's like
yeah, I mean that's
2.5 inches high, maybe.
yeah, 2 or 3 inches. Yeah, we get these at we don't get Savannah sparrows,
trees-
but yeah, I mean, we get same
That
base
tree's
size
just a little
birds.
sprout, basically.
Yeah.
And then
How
background,
far away were you?
background's gone.
Yeah.
About 30 feet, I think.
Okay. Yeah. So there you go, 30 feet away, a little bird like this. I mean, it's perfectly large, but yeah, I mean, we have like our bird feeder in the backyard, which is probably 50 feet away. And these little guys on the feeder at night, there's no way with the 300 lens, can't even, I mean, they're like little specks almost.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah. That's nice. Very nice shot. Yeah, you're gonna get a lot of good bird shots with this lens, Wes, I think.
Yeah, I'm gonna learn what all these birds are.
Mm-hmm.
Take
Yep.
pictures of them and figure out what they are.
Yep, exactly. That's good stuff. Do you follow what is his name? Ricky Jones on Flickr, I think is his name.
No, I haven't
He's-
heard of them.
He's in Wisconsin,
Mhm.
and he does a lot of he lives in natural areas or whatever, but he does a lot of bird photography. And he does really good shots. And he, I think it's Ricky Jones on Flickr.
Yeah, that's it.
Yeah, you follow him? Yeah, he does.
I found him when I was on Google Plus.
Okay, yeah. And he does post on Google Plus as well. Yep.
Yep.
He does very nice shots. He identifies all the birds and everything, so he does a good job.
I'll check them out.
Yeah. There we go. So this is the same spot. Yeah, where he did the pano.
Yep.
But all right, now the question is, was this here naturally, or did you place it here for dramatic effect?
Or did you put
Yes.
it in afterwards?
Yes and no.
Okay.
The leaf was there,
Okay.
and it was like right on the corner.
Okay.
But I moved it because where that dark area is,
Mm-hmm.
there's a piece of rebar there from the building.
Oh, okay. So you covered up the rebar.
So I just moved it slightly.
Okay. No, that's fine. I mean, actually, it's better contrast anyway. The dark background against that. It would have.
Yep. Yep.
Yeah. Okay. Well, that's fine. That's the way you envision it in your mind's eye anyway. So you're just recreate. Yeah.
Yeah.
I have no problem moving leaves.
No, I wouldn't either. I mean, leaf
I've done it
moved
before.
slightly or rebar sticking up. Yeah, I don't know.
Yeah.
I think I'd go with the leaf move slightly.
Yeah, is that a maple leaf?
Yeah, I think so.
I think it is. Yeah.
Oh, you'd be able to sell this one to the Canadians.
Now, the water here is just it's like glass. I mean,
It is. It's excellent, isn't it?
it's so still. It's perfect reflect, and then you get the mist once again here. Yeah, this is reflecting on fall. Yeah, this is awesome. For come with the colors, the sky, the fog, and to have the water still. Did you play the lottery on your way home? I mean, really?
I should have.
Yeah, man, this is yeah.
So far, every time I've guessed right on the atmospheric conditions, I've been rewarded with some really good shots.
Yeah, yeah, and that's an excellent point, though. I mean, really, as photographers, if you have to know as landscape, and you want to know when the sunrise, sunset is, and you really want to know what the weather is too, because it's cloudy, is it windy, is it still? Because that can make, by knowing that, then and if you know the area that you're in, you can take advantage of the weather one way or the other. So, yep, that's awesome. Great shot. Here we go again. More fog. Autumn revealed. Last of the colors. Coming out from beneath the fog.
Yep. Now this was after that other shot I had.
Okay. Yep.
And I moved. There was an area that was like really like on the edge.
Okay.
Up and away from the trees, so
Okay.
the trees wouldn't be in the shot.
Okay.
But I was able to get the area across.
Mm-hmm.
Now that shot that had the two tree lines that you liked with the fog in the center,
Mm-hmm.
where that rock is,
Yep.
and where the top is, where it looks a little gray.
Mm-hmm.
That's a path that's on the left hand side of that.
Oh, okay. All right.
So supposedly there's a path that goes straight up from where I shot from where the bridge is up to here.
Okay.
And you get a different perspective, but I think the trees are in the way, so you probably can't see the building.
Mm-hmm.
And I think I've seen the shot from here. You basically just see the lake.
Mm-hmm. Okay.
Not sure what I would have gotten from that angle. With the tree, but I'm sure there were at that time there was still leaves on the trees, but
Yeah.
I don't know what it would look like. But
No, this is great because there's colors, but they're muted because of either because it's the end of the color or the light or whatever.
it's
But-
both. Yeah, there's fog going all through the trees as well.
Yeah, mutes everything down. But that is perfect with the rest of the image and the scene with the fog and everything. So, yeah, awesome stuff. Doing that camera workout. Another glass-like water surface with reflections in it from beautiful trees. This looks like a watercolor painting.
Mhm.
I mean, the way the colors are. And did you do a lot of post-processing on this, or is this pretty?
Yeah, I just enhanced the reds on this one here.
Okay.
Most of the leaves got dropped on there, so it created like a blanket of like leaves underneath,
Mm-hmm.
and then I just darkened the shadows
Okay. All right.
so that the color stood out more.
Yeah.
And this was a crappy morning. Oh, not crappy for this, but
Mm-hmm.
this area,
Yeah, I mean-
the sun, there was like no clouds in the sky. The sun looked pretty bad.
Okay. So
But
you
there
were
was
in,
still-
were you
there
in a
was
little
still-
valley here or something? That's
Yeah, there's still color on the hill, and the sun was not like beating down on it. So
Okay. All right. So yeah, you were in a little hollow or whatever that wasn't affected by the really bright sun. Yeah, that's neat. Yeah, it's just great that appearing in a way that's reflected in the water. Yeah, good stuff. And a lighthouse. Every point black and white.
yeah, another sunrise.
Mm-hmm. 24 to 120. Okay. Now have we seen this lighthouse before?
No, this is a brand new one. Yeah.
Another lighthouse.
Yeah, I shot a different one this morning.
Okay.
I'm making the rounds.
Yeah. Doing a lot of catching up. You're
So
making
some
up.
of them you can't. They don't have access to. So
Yeah.
I'll hit the ones that I have access to, then the other ones I'll have to sneak away and get in there.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Use that long lens.
Yeah. Yep. This is great. Yeah.
And I ran into a fellow photographer here.
Mm-hmm.
We both came here, both shooting here for the first time. Both we were a little late getting here.
Mm-hmm.
And this lighthouse is on the campus of the UConn's London campus.
Okay.
So.
All right. So yeah, it's accessible then. Yeah.
Yeah, this was accessible.
Okay. Isn't Groton where the nuclear subs are stationed too?
Yeah, they're in the area there.
Okay.
All the defense contractors are pretty much.
Awesome. Oh, this is neat. Oh.
And this was a different day. This was
Last week?
the day that other shot with the trees.
Mm-hmm.
This is when I went later in the day to Sleeping Giant Park,
Okay.
and they have this is ruins near the quarry. There's a quarry mine somewhere in Sleeping Giant. This is just what's left over.
So is this like the ruins of a like a processing facility of some kind or something?
Yeah, something like that.
Okay. The arches, yeah. Wow. Good stuff. Look that. The arches in the background. F4 on 30. Yeah. A little bit of sunlight coming through the leaves here.
Yeah, my back was killing me that day.
Yeah.
Because the way this is normally there's a trail to go up to the castle side on Sleeping Giant, and it's like a switchback, and it's kind of gradually sloping.
Okay.
So it's a moderate path. It's not bad, but when you go, but there's trails all off the side. So going this way, I had to do a lot of climbing.
Okay. Yep.
With about 50 pounds on my back. So
Yeah. It was worth it though. Definitely worth it. Great stuff. Yeah. Now this would be a cool place to come back to in the winter. I would think if there's a little bit of snow on the ground and
yeah,
that. Although climbing through frozen rocks with ice and stuff might be a little bit of a challenge.
I actually had a picture of this straight on maybe a year ago.
Oh, now that you mention it, yeah, I do remember. Yeah.
But they've cleared up. Before there was a lot of brush and everything else in front. It looks like they've bulldozed a lot of stuff out of the way.
Okay.
I'm sure
You could actually see the structure
what they're
better.
going to do with this, but they've cleaned up this area. So
Okay. Got rid of a lot of the undergrowth. Yeah. Good stuff. Okay, so here's Avery Point Lighthouse from the other side. Okay.
Yep.
The last shot, you were back over behind this on the other side of the lighthouse. Okay. Look at that. Still water again. Man. It's a great reflection.
Yep.
Fantastic. Good
I
stuff.
wasn't even sure I was going to take any shots
Yeah.
because I got there too late.
Mm-hmm.
But we wound up having some clouds in the sky that kind of helped keep the brightness down. So I was able to get some shots in for about 30 minutes.
Yeah. Before the clouds burned off.
Yeah.
Yeah, there's just enough in there to. Oh, the sky's really interesting. There's a lot of neat stuff going on in the sky, but it was enough to break up the harsh sun. Wow, good stuff. You've hit the landscape lottery the last few weeks. Swarm of reds and yellows.
This is pretty much what's left now.
Okay.
just small areas of color.
Yeah. Which will probably be gone in the next week or so if there are any left at all.
Yeah.
That's neat. Yeah, you get a little bit of color with the bare trees above. Good stuff. And I like the flow of that. And it goes through. It gives like almost like a wave and a shape to it. Nice. Ooh, I really like this one. A small little tree with bright red leaves against this bigger tree.
Yep.
Hmm.
This was a rainy morning.
Okay.
No sun in any of these pictures, but it's nice soft light.
Yeah, real soft. The world's biggest softbox right there. Yeah, you definitely got your, you made up this year for not shooting much last fall. All these fall colors. This is great. Yeah. Oh man, another one.
This is after I left that spot.
Okay.
This is following down the railroad tracks, and this is the shot I took with my iPhone to send to the guys to go, look what you're missing. This is what you guys missed for not getting up in the morning.
So this is your iPhone shot. Yeah.
Yeah.
Did you post this on Instagram?
I posted this on Facebook.
Okay.
Yeah, that's it. To the people that were like, oh, I want to get up in the morning.
Yeah. Yep. It's, we all make decisions every day about what we are or aren't going to do. So they determined that they were better off sleeping for that extra half hour or hour.
Yep.
Less crowds out here. Yep. That's great. That water just blows me away. How still it is. And here's Avery Point Lighthouse again, I think, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
And this is, okay, first thing in the morning, looks like. Yeah. Sun coming up.
This is towards the beginning.
Okay.
This one I like just because of the light that was on the rocks.
Mm-hmm. This right here.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Yeah, that whole curve line was just leading right up to the lighthouse.
Mm-hmm. Yeah,
Another one I'll have to come back to.
Yeah. No, I think this is,
It's a cool spot.
yeah. Yeah, this I think this would be neat in winter too if you got some ice and snow on the rocks here once again. Yeah, awesome stuff. Into the woods. So this last little blast of color in a few trees here.
Yep.
Yep. Yeah.
Another one of those random mornings.
Well, I did absolutely no shooting of the fall colors, but I feel like I have by looking at all these things. So thank you. They don't need to go. We'll just send Sim out, take a bunch of shots, post them, and we've all got fall colors.
I've officially called it. It's done.
Yeah.
I have maybe a couple more I'm working on.
Yeah. Yeah, you got a lot of great ones. I mean, just
Last couple
fantastic images this year. So
Yeah.
that's good. Then you got a
One of my best
little
ones.
transition period, and then
One of my best ones was called out,
yeah. Now this is like something out of The Walking Dead almost. It's got a very foreboding kind of, or yeah. I mean, it's just got that otherworldly kind of a feel to it. And you obviously put a little bit of a vignette on here and do some dodging and burning, I'm sure, right?
Oh,
Yeah.
that whole using the Luminosity mask in Lightroom
Okay.
basically saturated all of the noise and stuff, all the dark areas back there.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got like a lost soul right in the middle of that.
Hey,
thing,
there's
right?
Joe. Yeah. That's what I was going to say. What is this? You got
Red
you got
eyes
like
or something back there.
Yeah, it's like
Yeah.
a ghost.
That's-
Yeah.
a poltergeist there. Yeah.
That's me running out there and running back.
Yeah, that's
That's fantastic.
And then I Gaussian blurred myself.
Wow.
And then, I was just goofing around, so I added all the little red eyes back there.
Yeah. It's cool. Very neat. Nice interpretation of the scene. That's great.
Yeah, because this scene was a mess, let me tell you. During the spring, and I guess it's nice. I never walked through this part of it. There's a walkway through it's like basically a marsh.
Okay. So I wonder what this would be like in the spring with stuff flowering. That would be kind of interesting.
It probably would be. Right
All the
now,
whole
it's
bushes
a
and trees
mess.
and stuff. Yeah.
It's just a mess of deadness.
Yeah. Yeah. Good stuff. There you go. Wes taking advantage of that long lens.
Yeah, I posted this. This is not a great photo, but I was just posting it because it was at 1/40th of a second at 600 millimeters.
Okay.
It's just crazy. I was in a spot on the trail where I wasn't expecting to see anything, and I was in aperture priority, and that's
Okay.
what I got, and
Yeah.
I was impressed that I got anything at all.
Pretty good. I mean, it is
Yeah.
pretty sharp. I mean, you can see the individual hairs on the neck.
Mhm.
Yeah. It's nice. What is this? Yeah. Okay. Yeah, I think that's a good lens, Wes. You're gonna be. Did you see that lens, Joe? You got the 150 to 600 Sigma.
Oh, he did. Look at this guy.
Yeah.
It's like a bazooka. Look at that thing.
Oh, look at that thing.
Yeah, that's amazing.
Unlock it here.
That's
Oh, nice. Oh man.
yeah. I said
But that's-
he's got to go to New Mexico next fall, Joe.
Oh my
The boss.
God.
That's
Oh
good, yeah.
my God. Yeah, you would love that. Oh my. That it is my favorite thing to do on this earth is
Yeah.
to shoot that. What did that set you back, Wes?
It was $7.75, and I got a $100 gift card with it.
Okay.
Hey, that's not bad for that.
Yeah.
That lens is pretty good.
It used to be
Yeah.
$10.89, but they put them on clearance.
Okay. Yeah. Basically almost 30% off. Yeah.
That's a bargain,
There
man.
you go.
Yeah, it was a good
Yeah.
deal.
Yeah. No, that's
What is it? A 4 or 5.6? 4.
I'm going
It's
maybe.
f5 to 6.3.
Okay.
Yeah, that's awesome. No, you're going to get a lot of good shots at that. I mean, seeing where you're at and how close you are to a lot of nature and stuff. Yeah, you're going to get plenty of use of that lens. That's going to be it's going to be a good photographic investment.
Yeah, I'm happy
Very
with it.
good. So how long you been in here, Joe? Just a few minutes? Did you just pop in?
Yeah, the Rams game just ended, so
Okay. Yeah, that's what I figured.
yeah. You know, I know Dennis loves to hear about the Rams. They just lost, so I missed the race. I didn't get to see the championship race there, so I don't know who won that. Or I know Dennis loves NASCAR as well, so
Yeah.
Yeah, that's car racing.
Yeah. He lives for it.
yeah, he lives for those updates. I know,
For
dude.
NASCAR and football. Yeah.
I hate to let him down, man, but
I was going to give you the results of the NFL from Wembley, but
Oh, man. Well,
Yeah.
Awesome shots. I mean, Sim he's done enough fall photography for all of us.
yeah, you ain't kidding.
Incredible images. So
Yeah, I was catching up on him right now. I
Water?
really
You
love
believe
that.
Water? I mean, that's not even. That's
The
not
one that
even
he
real.
calls Emergence is just amazing. That one's stunning. That
Yeah.
one's.
Yeah.
I love. You know, I like dark kind of contrasty images anyway if they're going to be in color, and that one's fantastic. I love that one.
Yeah.
Um,
It's just great stuff. Yeah. Yep. Like I said, I feel bad not having done any fall photography at all. I can just latch onto Sim's images and say, yeah, I know the guy that took that. Yeah.
yeah, exactly. Yeah. Oh,
If I was there, I would have got that exact same shot.
well,
That's
yeah, exactly right. Yeah, yeah. If you know, if I was this and if that, yeah. If I'd have just got my ass outside, I'd probably get.
I would have woke up, if I would have set the alarm and woke up,
Exactly. Yeah.
I could have done that too. Yeah.
Literally, those guys could have just camped to that one spot there. They would have gotten that shot like all day.
Yeah.
Yeah. I mean, all he does really see, he's really cheating just being where he's at because he has
Yeah.
that nice coast and the water
Yeah,
and everything.
really.
And all he does is get there and throw his camera up, and he comes back with all these shots.
Yeah, that's
You know?
Toss it up in the air, hit the button, that kind of
Yeah.
shit happens.
You know, yeah, he's got an app on his phone. He throws the camera up in the air and just and goes home. You know,
Yeah. I'm done.
And he-
Where's the nearest Starbucks? Yeah.
yeah, and then comes back and talks about how tough everything was.
Yeah, it really gets up. Yeah, it is. Yeah.
No, but we hit the Dunkin' Donuts because they got the sweet bacon pepper is back.
Ooh, wow.
Oh man, yeah, no, awesome images, just fantastic. Yeah, it makes me. I'll just put my camera away and just live vicariously through Sim.
Yeah, I'm still looking at this one image here. Yeah, one of these days, Tim, I'm telling you, I'm not even kidding. I am going to hit you up for permission to print some of your images so I can put in my new house.
Yeah.
Oh, there you go.
I give you the friends and family discount for you, Joe. It'll only be like $5,000.
Yeah, like when do you remember that episode of Seinfeld when George Costanza bought that artwork from Jerry's girlfriend and it was like $500 or something like that? He was like, "What?"
Yeah, there's a lot of good stuff. Have you posted any of these to your simulated portfolio yet, Sim?
Yeah.
Okay. I'll check that out.
They're there.
Might have some holiday shopping occurring on your site here. We'll see.
Ooh.
Yeah, I really like his stuff. You know what
Yeah.
I'm saying? I really do.
Yeah.
And
Excellent stuff.
yeah,
Thanks, guys. You're making me blush here.
You deserve it. No, all well-deserved stuff. Yeah.
absolutely.
It's good. Great to see. So, no show next week, Thanksgiving and all that. I got family coming in to town for the week. So, hope you guys, anybody doing anything for Thanksgiving? Going anywhere, doing anything all day?
No, typical. Over to the in-laws.
Okay. Yep.
Yeah.
Okay. Yeah. Yeah.
I work, so I won't even. I'll get off sometime that late morning.
Do you get like triple time for that though, Joe?
Unfortunately, no, because they still consider it Wednesday. You know what I'm saying?
That's
So, unfortunately, yeah, we tried that the very first year of this thing happening.
yeah.
At my old terminal, we would have got paid, but at this terminal,
No, you started on Wednesday, so it's Wednesday as far as we're concerned.
yeah, the technicality is in the start time. So if we started, what I think if we started an hour and a half later, then the whole damn thing would be, the whole 12 hours would be double time. Yeah.
Yeah.
Double time plus 8. So
Plus holiday pay. Yeah. Double
yeah,
time.
not quite triple time, but double time plus 8. But yeah. And then the Friday would be another, if you worked at another double time holiday.
Okay. Yeah. Yep. Well, everybody have a great holiday. Working or not? And do you get like turkey in the truck, Joe? Do they get, like put a turkey?
Yeah, I can run to my local Denny's, and whenever I wake up and go get a nice turkey dinner.
All right. Okay. No cooking required. Just walk in.
Yeah, no cooking required, man. Yeah, just walk in and kind of order it up.
Yep. Okay. Cool.
Yeah.
All right. Well, no show next week. Dennis, I appreciate you popping in. I'll stay tuned. I'm going to try to. I can't understand why you're not able to click that link, but there's some glitch going on. So I'm going to take this next week and try to figure out a different way to make it work somehow. Because
What's happening with him?
Dennis hasn't been able to click the link. It's there when he clicks on it, but nothing pops up.
Oh,
It's a black screen.
Yeah, just a dark screen. No, it doesn't click through to the stream, I guess.
It just comes up as an error.
oh,
Which is unacceptable. So we got to fix it somehow.
yeah.
I'm gonna call up Sergey and say, hey, bro, fix that thing.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe Google put him on the Zach list. That's
Yeah.
He's spoken to Frank in the last month.
What's that, Dennis?
Is Frank been on in the last month?
No, he hasn't. So
No, because when I was trying to get on, I sent you a message saying can't find a link,
yeah,
and
he
I
does the
see
same
Frank
thing.
brought one up saying that how do you join the discussion? You know.
Yeah.
So is that the same link, the with the green quotation?
Yeah, when you start it, you can click click the little dude at the top with the plus sign. Is that what you do? You just click that and then post it, right? When you share it, Joe.
Oh, yeah. I just click that little dude that's up there,
With the plus sign to invite people, and then you just click it and then send it.
Yeah, I click the Google Plus,
Yep.
and
it
then
pops up, and then you send it to whoever you need to send it to. Yeah.
right.
Okay. Yeah,
Well,
that's
I
what I've
click
been doing.
the Google Plus will put it in the Google Plus as the green kind of
Yeah.
quotation
That's what
deal,
I've been doing, but Dennis,
and then I can send private invite. I do that separate though.
Okay. Yeah, so Dennis hasn't been able to click through. Now, when you do the private invite, Joe, what are you doing for that? Are you just clicking the same thing and then just copying the link?
No, what I do when I start my show is I click that little dude, and then that brings down those 2 level of invites.
Yep.
And then I click the Google Plus first to put the invite into the Google Plus.
Yeah, that goes to the Google Plus page. Yeah.
And then I send on the bottom line, then I'll send my personal invites.
Okay, to individual.
So then
people.
I'll type in everyone's name and put in.
Yeah, okay. Maybe I
like
need
that.
to do that as well. Okay.
I do both every show for the regulars. You know what I'm saying? Not for everybody.
And I've been doing just clicking the Google Plus link and having a post, but.
Yeah, I clicked on my Gmail account, and it just there was nothing in it. It was empty.
All right, I'll investigate, and maybe if you're available one evening, maybe not this coming week, but the week after, Dennis.
Yeah.
I'll send you an email during the day, and maybe we can try to do something and just see if it works a different way.
On your end, Dennis, what might help is to try to reinstall your plugin for Google Plus. That might help. Maybe it sounds to me like there's just an error in your plugin.
Yeah, something's going wrong.
Yeah, it sounds like you like everything's working. It's just that the plugin itself is erroring on you. You know what I'm saying?
I get a blank screen and it says control room. An error has occurred, and that's nothing. Can't come through.
Maybe try uninstalling and reinstalling the Opera plugin for Google Plus.
Yeah, or so maybe next time I use a different web browser. Maybe this
Chrome? Yeah, Chrome might work too if you can use Chrome.
Yeah, I use Chrome from
Okay, you use Chrome all the time, Joe?
Not all the time, but right now I'm using Chrome. Sometimes I use Safari though.
Okay. All right. Well, check that out, Dennis, and let me know if if you deinstall it or reinstall it. I'll send you an email. Maybe we can try to just do something one evening, week after next.
Yeah. Well, I mean, tonight I clicked and it actually went through, but then it froze. I had a blank screen for about 10 minutes, and then suddenly
then it popped back up. Yeah.
That's the magic of this thing.
Magic of Google. Yeah.
I mean, YouTube. Tim was going crap.
Yeah. Okay. Well, I'll send. Maybe if you want to try to maybe reinstall the plugin, or maybe we can try it on Chrome or something and see if we can get it to work on your end. I doubt it's on my end, but I'll try something different too. See if we can get it to work. But you guys have a fantastic week. Safe holiday, and see everybody in 2 weeks. I'll give Sim time to finish up his editing of his spectacular fall images, I'm sure. So maybe give you a week and a half to get everything posted up for the rest of the fall. Okay, Sim?
The fall's done.
All right.
Hang on, one more left. A couple more left, maybe.
Okay, good. Hey, great show, guys. Appreciate everybody showing up. You guys have a great night.
Happy Thanksgiving.
Happy
We'll see
Thanksgiving.
you, man.
See ya.
Happy Thanksgiving, everybody.
Gobble, gobble.